Hello, Gaudi, and welcome to your SPAG lesson this week. And this week we are going to continue looking at verbs, and we're going to look at verbs in the past tense. What is a verb? So just a reminder, a verb is an action. It's something that you can do, and all of these below are verbs. Eat, see, find, am, are, keep, and say. And there are many more. Let's look at what we did last lesson. Can you change the word in red to write this sentence in the past tense? So we've got the word walks and we need to change it to the past tense. Pause the video and turn to your teddy. What are we going to do to the word walks? That's right, we're going to write walk with an ED on the end. There we go. Walked. Don't look at my writing, never mind. Walked to work. Bob walked to work. Can we change this one? So we've got Bob shares his lunch with his friends. The word is shares. And what do we do with the word? What do we do to the word share? Pause the video and turn to your teddy. That's right. We add an ED. So we write shared. Remember, your writing is much neater than this when you write it. And your lowercase letters should be the same size. I make my D tool. There we go. Shared, we add an ED. I play with Bob and his dog. So again, we're going to write it in the past tense. Pause the video here to tell me and turn to your teddy. What would we do to the word play? Oops. Right, here we go. We would add an ED, played. Some words are not so nice and they don't add in ED for the past tense. Each one of these words has its own rule, so we just have to remember them. These are called irregular verbs. So let's try these. One moment. Right, here we go. Let's try some together. So this morning I eat my breakfast. So remember what we spoke about earlier. These ones we don't add ED to the end. It's a new word. So pause the video if you think you know what this word is. But I'm going to change the colour of my pen. Right, here we go. This morning I ate. The past tense of eat is ate. At the weekend I go shopping with my mum. So to make it into the past tense, we will say, at the weekend I go shopping with my mum. This word changes too. At the weekend I went shopping. So goed is not a word. We don't add ed. It's an irregular verb, which means it's got its own special past tense verb. My family see a film on TV. My family seed a film on TV. Pause the video to have a think what you think the word might be. My family saw. There we go. My family saw a film on TV. Oh, we've got two in this one. Here we go. My brother run really fast and win the race. So if we were to add ed, it would be my brother runned really fast and win the race. We don't add ed to these either. Do you know what they might be? Pause the video to have a think. Right, my brother ran my brother ran really fast and won the race. So these verbs are called irregular verbs, which means the verb has got its own special past tense verb. Right, let's read through these sentences and decide whether they are correct or not. Here we go. We've got oh no, we've got to change the cursor. Here we go. Right. My sister goed to school. Now, if you think it's correct, I want you to stand up with a thumbs up. And if you think it's incorrect, I want you to sit down and do a thumbs up. Okay, so thumbs up if you think it's correct. I want you to stand up. And if you think it's incorrect, sit down, thumbs down. Here we go. My sister goes to school. Does it work? No, it doesn't. So you should be sitting down with your thumbs down. My dad eated his dinner. Stand up for thumbs up, then you think it's correct, or thumbs down. Should we try it? No, that doesn't work either. So that one's not correct. And did you notice how you've got goad? Goat is not a past tense, and neither is eated. My mum said that I could have an ice cream yesterday. Thumbs up if you think it makes sense, past tense. Thumbs down and sit down if you think it's not. Should we try it? There we go. It is. There we go. Right, let's try the next one. Yesterday, my cousins was on holiday. Yesterday, my cousins was on holiday. Thumbs up if you think it's correct and stand up. Thumbs down and sit down if you think it's not. Pause the video to have a think. Should we try it? And no, it's not. Right, I wonder why not. Let's have a look. Yesterday, my cousins should be were on holiday. I saw a large dog at the park. Thumbs up if you think it's the correct past tense and stand up. Thumbs down if you think it's not. Pause the video. Should we try it? It does work, so well done. Let's try some questions together. You can have a pencil and a piece of paper if you'd like, or you can do it on your whiteboard, we don't mind. Write the verb in the past tense. The tourist photos on his camera. So he takes photos. The tourist something photos with his camera in the past tense. What's the past tense of takes? Pause the video to have a think. The tourist took photos. The word is took. What are the verbs in this sentence? Yesterday was the tourist's first trip to the moon and they all wore their spacesuits. So the verbs, pause the video to have a think and turn to your teddy. Right, so our verb is was. Yesterday was the tourist's first trip to the moon and they all wore. So today I am wearing a green jumper. Right now I'm telling you I'm wearing it. So wearing and wore is the past tense. This sentence should be in the past tense. What one word needs to change? Okay, so one word that we need to change has got to be the past tense. Let's read the sentence. It is time for Bob to go home, so he checked for aliens. It is time for Bob to go home, so he checked for aliens. And we want to make in the past tense. Pause the video, turn to your teddy. Which word do we need to change? Right, here we go. It is. It is time for Bob to go home. It was is the past tense. It was time for Bob to go home, so he checked for aliens. Now, tick to show whether these sentences are written in the past or present tense. So we've got a table here with 3 sentences, and we're going to do them one at a time. This is our sentence, and we have to tick the box. If we think it's in the past tense, we're going to put a tick in this box, and if we think it's in the present tense, we tick the second box. Let's read the sentence. Bob enjoys flying. Bob enjoys flying. Our verb is enjoys, and it doesn't have an ed, so it's not in the past tense. Bob enjoys flying, so it could be Bob enjoys flying. That is in the present tense because he likes doing it now. Right, Billy laughed at the joke. Past or present? Billy laughed. Here's a big clue. Laughed with an ed. So Billy laughed at the joke. The verb is laughed and it's in the past tense. So I'm going to tick this box. The dog caught the ball. There's no word with an ed and it doesn't have an s or an ing, which means that it must be an irregular verb. Caught. So I can catch the ball. I am catching the ball. I caught the ball, past tense. The dog caught the ball, past tense. Your turn. Write the verb in the past tense. Bob runs to the launch pad and boarded his rocket. You need to write the correct past tense word for runs. And you fill the gap. What are the verbs in this sentence? Bob ran to the launch pad and changed into his moon suit. You can underline, underline the verbs in this sentence. So copy the sentence out and underline the verbs, or you can just write the verbs that you have spotted. And we've done one of these already. Tick to show whether these sentences are written in the past or present tense. So you've got 3 sentences and you need to tick, do you think they're in the present tense or the past tense? Right, Gaudi, that's the end of your SPAG lesson. I'll see you tomorrow. I've lost my cursor. There we go.